Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Ye Old Weekly Home Fragrance Roundup, where we talk all things wax, candles, wax melts, smelly things, delicious smelly things that I was using around the house over the course of the week. I am joined by my trusty assistant Alf. He is over off to the side today. Like, he's just being very mature. He's kind of sitting like a sphinx right now, and he just looks so proper. Anyway, I will warn you right now, I am having to squint quite a bit in this video because it is so friggin' sunny today, and I'm trying to embrace that, so yay for the sun. Yeah, it's just really bright. I feel like the older I get, the more sensitive my eyes get, so I just find myself squinting all the time. My favorite thing when I was younger, like, I used to never really wear sunglasses. I probably should have, but anyway, I just squinted my way through life. And there were so many times where I would become friends with people and they would tell me like, oh, I thought you used to hate me because I always thought you were glaring at me. Like, you always had these like squinted eyes when you were looking at me. And I'm like, well, one, I'm incredibly nearsighted, so I squint all the time because of that. And two, yeah, my eyes are just really sensitive. I wasn't glaring at you. I just have bad eyeballs, very sensitive eyeballs. So anyway, pardon the squinting throughout this video. Let's get into it. Usual disclaimer, right below in that description box, there is going to be a whole heck of a lot of information about sales coming up this weekend. For example, Bath & Body Works is finally having another $12.95 candle sale. I will be partaking because I've been saving my last 20% off coupon. I need to go get some more Cocoa Paradise, the Waikiki Coconut Beach, you know, the tropical things for the summer. So looking forward to that. There's also other sales happening. Candle Crock 101, Candle Lamp 101. Today I am actually going to show you my candle lamp in action. What else? Where you can purchase all the things that I'm showing you here today. Yeah, it's just a plethora of information. So you might want to check that description box out. There will also be discount codes listed down there, save you a little bit of extra money. All right, you guys, let's just dive into it. Let's start with what I currently have burning, then we will move on to the crocks and the lamps, and then other things that I finished this week, other things I was burning and then melting, and then we'll just put a nice little bow on it and call it the video for the day. Okay, right behind me here is the Homeworx Day at the Carnival Collection Triple Berry Pie. Tomorrow you guys will see an like in-depth post-burn review of the 3 scents that I had, which I have the funnel cake, I have the berry snow cone, and then that bad boy right there. I just decided to squish all 3 reviews into one video, so I will put timestamps. So if you're only interested in one of the scents, by the way, 2 have sold out already. Of course, it is these 2 amazing scents, and these are really good. Although I will say this funnel cake is very different, similar to hot cider donut. So if you have the hot cider donut, I don't think you should be really sad about missing out on this one. But anyway, a heads up, those 2 have sold out. But my friend Fiona got in contact with someone over at Homeworx, and it looks like they are trying to figure out a way to restock these. So there might be a chance that you can still get them in the future. At the time that I filmed the video yesterday, I just said they were sold out. I hadn't checked with Fiona yet. So yeah, she let me know that they are trying to get some more back in stock. We'll see how that works. I don't know if they are going to have to pull them from some of their other retailers, because we all know that a lot of these candles are showing up at HomeGoods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack, a lot of different discount stores. So I have a feeling they might be trying to finagle some from those areas, but that also, I guess, should be a warning to you that these might be showing up in those different places. If they do, I'm just telling you right now, snag them. These are great. I love this collection. I did not care for the Nostalgic Treats collection, but boy, do I love this one. Anyway, burning the triple berry pie right now, and in our back, like, family room is the berry pumpkin waffles, also from Homeworx. As I've kept telling you guys each week, I am really trying hard to make a decent dent in my Homeworx backup collection stock of candles, and so I'm burning a lot more Homeworx candles right now. I feel like I am mostly done burning through the vast majority of my newer Kringle candles that I have purchased or that have been sent to me over the last several months. So I feel like now I have a little bit of a lull in maybe new stuff coming in. So I'm taking advantage and just going through a lot of my Homeworx candles right now. Anyway, that one's performing great because it's been sitting for a long time. It is the re-release of the berry pumpkin waffles, not the hobnail. The hobnail was definitely the very best. I still think that I have 1 or 2 of those hobnails left. I will be burning those this fall. So yeah, that's what is going right now. In my candle crocks, I have, what do I have? Okay, in the downstairs laundry room, I just today, because I didn't have anything in there for most of this week, I put a brand new, like, full country candle cosmic cupcake. Some of you might be like, why aren't you burning that? Here's the thing. I have a lot of candles in my different, like, collections from my different brands, right? I don't view putting candles into a candle crock either when they are completely full or at the halfway point or, you know, almost empty. I don't view that as a waste of the candle in any kind of way. I leave my crocks on 24/7 a day, and a full, like, Kringle country candle like that will last me close to probably 2 weeks in terms of, like, fragrance output. So to me, like, a large portion of the reason that I burn candles is for the home fragrance. That's probably the majority. So that's mainly what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for, you know, ambiance, but I also have other candles that I am burning. So I don't know, I'm getting the ambiance. And I'm getting additional fragrance in rooms where I wouldn't normally light a candle because I don't spend enough time in there. But I like to have fragrance going because it definitely spills out into other areas of the house. So yeah, anyway, I don't view it as a waste at all, but I completely understand if other people don't want to use their candles that way. Yeah, do whatever floats your boat. That works for me. So, and then in the same vein, I took the blue raspberry, which did not have the best burn. The cosmic cupcake burned great for me, like, great strength, great throw, good performer. The blue raspberry was much lighter than I wanted it to be, but it actually is doing better in the candle crock. So that's what I have in our master bedroom, is a brand new blue raspberry. I love the scent, so I bought another one, but to melt, and that's where it is right now. And then in the back bedroom, I have a 3-wick of a what was it, saltwater taffy, also from Kringle, that I actually had burned past the halfway point. So that one I was just like, I'm just gonna, like, pop this back here, finish it up, and, like, get it out of the system. So we're gonna go ahead and head into the dining room now, and I'm gonna show you my latest candle lamp that and this was PR, so that candle lamp was sent to me, but I want to show you the lamp in action. So we're gonna go ahead and head in there, and I'm gonna show you what I'm currently melting underneath that lamp. Hey friends, okay, we are currently in my dining room, and you can see that underneath my candle lamp here is a radiant sky. So I sacrificed one of the radiant skies in my collection. I don't even want to call it sacrifice because I'm certainly getting quite a bit of fragrance out of this scent, but I sacrificed it from the burn pile and recruited it for my lamp pile, if you will. This is the My Luxe Garden candle lamp that I shared with you at the end of last week's video. I do have a discount code for this. This particular seller, My Luxe Garden, is selling exclusively through Etsy. They do have a discount code that they provided, so that information again is in the description box. But I wanted to show you guys this lamp in action here. So I have been using this every single day. I actually have yet to pour the wax off. You can see that this actually, well, you can kind of see, I don't want to like spill the wax out, but this melts the wax in layers, and I am still getting fragrance out of this particular layer right here. By the way, I don't have to have the lid underneath here. I just didn't know what to do with it, so I stuck it underneath the candle. This has a beautiful, like genuine white marble base here, which I think is so pretty. It has a timer option. So I will typically set it to, you can do either, it's 1, 2, or 4 hours, or you can have it on a continuous on. I just go over to the 4-hour option. Now you can choose to dim or brighten depending on how much fragrance output you want. I obviously want maximum fragrance output, so I just keep it at the highest setting. You can also, this is really great because you can actually like have this go up if you have candles that are taller, or down for candles that are a little bit lower. And yeah, so it has some really great features. It's a beautiful design. I think this is the first candle that I've found that actually really fits in with my decor tastes, and in this particular style. I love the ones where you have a bigger base, because you could also easily use this for Homeworx candles. We all know that most Homeworx candles do not fit in a crock, so this is a great option for your Homeworx candles that you either don't want to burn or are having some burn issues. You can kind of salvage what you have left by putting it underneath a lamp. But anyway, love this thing, and I just have really enjoyed having it here in the dining room. I'm actually thinking about ordering another one to put into the family room as well. I do have a Scentsy warmer in the family room, but I'm kind of in the mood for putting a lamp in there as well. Again, I think it's just gonna allow me to go through a lot of my backup stash of candles a little bit faster, so that definitely appeals to me. Anyway, I wanted to show you this bad boy in action here, but yeah, I just think it's really, really beautiful. And I think I have maybe another 8 hours or so before I have to pour off that particular layer of wax. If you don't know what to do with your wax that you pour off, please go check out my what to do with your leftover wax video. That will also be linked in the description box down below. All right, you guys, let's get back to what I was burning and melting this week. All right, and we're back in the living room. Okay, now let's go through everything that I was burning this week. So I was burning and finished the Homeworx Red Fruit Punch, which burned incredibly well. Look at that, look at the tiniest amount of wax left in the bottom there. This was the only fragrance out of the Nostalgic Treats collection that I really liked. I didn't like the other two that were sent in PR. I've mentioned them multiple times now, but the banana one, the banana split one, I don't think was very good. And then the, what was the other one? Oh, the cherry lime slushy. That just smelled like straight up lime to me. So not a big fan. I am passing the banana along as well as the cherry lime slushy. And I have a couple of friends that were interested in trying those, so I will be passing them along to my friends. But this one was fantastic. I actually hope that scent sticks around. I also finished my Farm Stand Watermelon. Now this one did leave a little bit more wax in the bottom than I would prefer. You can kind of see that ring around the bottom there. The last burn on this one was a little bit rough, and yeah, it just left that like weird ring of wax. Other than that, I don't know, this one did struggle kind of pulling out from the very beginning. I liked the scent. I don't think it is like spot on dupe of the original farm stand watermelon. I think it's pretty close, but I think I still prefer the original farm stand watermelon, and that one also had a better burn quality overall. So I still have one of these left for this summer. I had to purchase these from QVC, so I got them in a set of 2. So I'm gonna let the other one sit until August, let it marinate a little bit more, if you will, and see if maybe that gives me a little bit more oomph in terms of strength and throw. A lot of times that is the case with Homeworx. Another candle that I finished is the Farm Stand Cherry. Oh, I love the Farm Stand Cherry. Now this one I did not have any issues with. This one burned just fine. Great scent. It is not a medicinal cherry. It's a very pleasant and enjoyable cherry. So big fan of this one. You can also find this one at QVC. There is a whole farm stand collection. I will tell you, based on what people have been like reporting back to me on that have also purchased the different farm stand collections, they seem to be a little bit hit and miss in terms of the performance. So I would say, I don't know, keep your QVC, your boxes, just in case you have to return them as defective. You can do that at QVC if they are just way too light for your liking, or you think the smell or the fragrance is kind of off. You can return them to QVC, and as long as you mark them as defective, they actually don't, at least up until like a couple years ago, like I've never actually returned any to QVC. Well, I did return like an as-is thing, but it wasn't even a candle situation. But I got these Northern Lights like candles to put in the windows. They didn't work, so I marked them as defective, sent them back. QVC didn't charge me for the shipping, and yeah, refunded my money. So you can do that. If you want to return something to QVC, you can definitely do that. Keep your box. I think that is a smart thing to do, because otherwise you're gonna have to package that stuff up yourself. So keep the box until you're sure that you have a good performing candle. So wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. What else did I finish this week? Okay, Berry Clouds. Now I finished this one and I have an in-depth review of it. That will be up next week at some point, as will my review of the Grapefruit and Rosemary. Those two are going up the same day, so probably Tuesday or Thursday. Anyway, if you're interested, stay tuned for that. And then I also finished up my Happy Birthday from Kringle, which is another 3-wick, and this is actually just a repackage of Vanilla Cone. Great scent, love it. Big fan of that one. And so yeah, those are some candles that I finished this week. The rest of these are not finished, but I burned them this week. So Radiant Sky. Oh, you guys, I love this one. I actually am hoping that my Bath & Body Works has a few more of these in store, because I will certainly be buying a couple more when I head into stock up on Coconut Paradise, or sorry, Cocoa Paradise, if you will. I would absolutely consider getting a few more of these. So big fan. And as you saw, I also am melting one of these in the dining room. We have raspberries and whipped vanilla. You guys, this is such a great scent. I love this one. And I gotta say, I'm having some pretty darn good luck with the overall burn of my Bath & Body Works candles. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Not that I think that Bath & Body Works has cured all of their performance issues, but I feel like I'm seeing some improvement. So, and as long as I see improvement, like I'm good. Like, you know, I just want to see that they are working towards fixing problems like the sooting that was really bad for me for quite a number of years at Bath & Body Works. The puny wick syndrome, the, like, you know, just the wicks drowning and dying. The strength and throw was even diminished on a lot of scents that I normally have a pretty good performance with. But again, I'm seeing those things change with Bath & Body Works, so I'm happy with that. May they return to their former glory sometime very soon. Tea time. Okay, so I burned this one only once this week just to be able to review it. So same day that Berry Clouds is... No, I already put up my review of Berry Clouds. What am I talking about? I don't remember what other review went up the same day as this one. Anyway, this review is already up, but tea time. Tea Time and Grapefruit and Rosemary. Those were the two that I filmed the other day that will be going up either Tuesday or Thursday of this next week. Sorry, I'm disorganized. Welcome to my world. I have a lot of stuff going on in my brain, so. You guys, I love this scent. I love this scent, but this is not a spring or summer scent to me at all. So I'm actually getting ready to pack this one away until the fall. I'm gonna love this one in the fall. And even better is I can probably get a bunch of these on clearance by that point because, you know, they'll be into the fall candles by then and I'll be able to get some good deals on this one. This just screams way more like fall winter vibes to me than it does spring summer. But, you know, there are some people that mention that, you know, the idea of this Tea Time is like, we've got London on the label here, obviously. They've got Big Ben. London is pretty rainy and foggy and kind of moody in the spring. Ooh, I hope the curtains don't come in front of the camera. There's a lovely breeze right now, and I bought these really cute new like grandma lace curtains. Oh, I love them. Aren't they pretty? Anyway, they are a great filter for the light, but they also want to flop in front of the camera. All right, what else was I burning? Wild Berry Vanilla Bean. Oh, you guys, this one's so good. Now, I will say this one, I think might be a little bit of an acquired taste. There is a smoked sugar note in here that turns some people off. I like it. I think it's kind of unique and different. I will say the mushroom tops that form, I kept them on here so that you guys could see them, are kind of wild. So this one definitely requires some trimming, but I love this scent. Now, admittedly, I think I liked it way better in the original packaging. It had those like dripping sugar crystals. I thought it kind of looked like bamboo, but it was sugar crystals. But yeah, this Wild Berry Vanilla Bean was first released in their like specialty glass collection and then came back in this. I don't love this style with like the white band at the bottom. I think it looks a little bit cheap. I don't know. I don't love it. Either do a full label or do the specialty glass and call it a day. But this, I don't know, this doesn't look elevated to me at all. And I think that may have been their intention, just to make it look classier or more elevated. I don't know, I think it makes it look a little bit cheap, but I love this scent. Wild berries, vanilla bean, starberry, and smoked sugar. Delightful. I already have an in-depth review of it, so no need to go in. Also, we've got the berry snow cone, like I mentioned. Oh, this one is so good. And the funnel cake, which if you have hot cider donut, like I said, just enjoy your hot cider donut because it's essentially the same. Well, it's kind of like a baby between sugared beignets and hot cider donut. It's good. But I don't think that Harry could call this one a new scent. The only repackage that they said was in this collection was the caramel popcorn. I don't like caramel popcorn scents typically. I will eat caramel popcorn all day long, but it's just not a scent that I really like. So yeah, didn't get that one. All right, let's talk wax melts. I have a little bucket of fun here for you guys. So this week was mainly focused on getting through this massive brick in Beach Daisy. This is a very pretty, very perfumey summertime floral. Something about this has some of the, do you guys remember the Sunflowers fragrance from the 1990s? Who made Sunflowers? Was it Elizabeth Arden? I think it was Elizabeth Arden. Anyway, this kind of gives me some of those like sunflower vibes, but also kind of a sweet floral. I really like this a lot, and I was warming this all throughout the house. So with these, I will cut these little pieces in half because they're quite large. This is a regular Scentsy bar, and obviously compared to the brick, we have much larger sizes. So I cut them in half, and all throughout the house, the upstairs, the downstairs. We had some Beach Daisy going this week. This is a really great scent. Definitely recommend it. You can bundle the bricks. They're either $24 each, or you can get like 2 for $40. So also, once the Beach Daisy wore out, I went in with these guys. So what do we have here? We have some more Scentsy. Surprise. Sugared strawberry, which is a staple and a favorite. I love it. Tropic Nectar. This one is, this one's really unique. Like, it has a like sweetness to it. Definitely smells pretty fruity, but also kind of oddly perfumey in a way. It's very unique. I like this one a lot. It's not a holy grail for me, but it's really enjoyable. If you've never tried Tropic Nectar, check that one out. And then Tangerine Creamsicle, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. It is tangerine and like that creamy like vanilla mixed together. Think orange creamsicle, but like elevated. I think tangerine smells a little bit better in most cases than orange does, but this is a lovely tangerine mixed with that like creamy vanilla. I would actually enjoy eating a tangerine creamsicle. I would love to find one of those this summer. Anyway, that's fabulous. And then of course I had some sweet stuff going. By the way, the country candles in the paraffin formulation are starting to show up at Marshall's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, those places. So keep an eye out. I believe they're retailing for around $12.99, I think. Basically, I think that Kringle was just looking to unload a bunch of these paraffin candles. So, and a great way to do that is to sell them at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods, those places. So yeah, if you're interested, you can get a ton of those there. And even if you don't burn the paraffin, like I didn't love the Kringle paraffin candles, but I did love putting them in my candle crocks. So if you can get your hands on some scents that you really like for $12.99, just put them in your crocks. You don't even have to ever light them. You're gonna get like a ton of fragrance out of them for an extended period of time. It's fabulous, highly recommend. So anyway, that is what I was melting this week. So I still have one left in this, so I'm gonna put it back in my little thing here. And oh, I still have some more in this. These other three can go upstairs for the empties at the end of the month. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mamas out there. I hope that you are being spoiled rotten this weekend. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna get spoiled this weekend definitely by Mr. Alf, who is just the sweetest little boy. But yeah, I don't know what Craig and Stella have planned for me. They're not usually the best at planning things, so I'm very curious to see what tomorrow has in store for me. But anyway, mad props to all the mamas out there in the world. And yeah, mad props to my mom. She's an incredible human being, and I definitely am so glad to have a mama that is so dedicated. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you are burning and melting this past week. Be sure to check out the description box for all the links I mentioned. And I will, hi, you want to say hi real quick? I will see you guys in the next one. We'll just say hi to Alf real quick since he didn't pop his head. Here he is. Awesome mama's boy. So sweet. Hi. I just love him. How can you not love a pug? They're such cute little dogs. So cute. All right, you guys. See ya.